Hi everyone, this is Molly, and today we're going to talk about using a soft phone. So if you're viewing this video, you have recently had a soft phone installed onto your computer, and I'm just going to go over some functionality of the soft phone. You can either find it going to your Windows Start menu and doing a search for soft phone. Here it is right here. Or you may already have a shortcut on your desktop, which you can click on. So mine is launching right now. It takes a moment. Okay, as you saw briefly there, my login information was saved. So for everyone whose computer I installed the Softphone on, all of your login information should be saved for ease of use. If for any reason you need access to that information again, we can look that up for you. Okay. So here on the interface, I can go to account settings to see my license, my name and user ID. And I can go to preferences. And here there's a few things in preferences that you may want to check. Here in the application tab of preferences, you have an option to check here to launch when Windows starts. So I would recommend making sure that this box is checked, because that way you don't have to open up your soft phone every day. Just every time you turn on your computer and Windows launches, then the soft phone will automatically launch for you, and that'll just save you a step. Alerts and sounds. I'm clicking on that tab, and then I'm going to the sound tab here. And then we just want to make sure that all of these are checked so that you do get an audio notification whenever a call or chat is coming in. Then down here in devices, we want to make sure that your speaker and your microphone are set to the appropriate device. For most of you, that's going to be your Jabra Pro headset. So if you're using the Jabra Pro headset, you want to make sure that it is listed as the speaker as well as the microphone so that you can hear your callers and they can hear you. So I checked all those settings. I'm going to hit OK. All right. Now with this interface here, you will not be using this very often. The only time that you're going to use this keypad here is if you have called an IVR and you need to enter a selection. So for example, what I mean when you call a number and there are recorded instructions saying to press 1 for this option, press 2 for that option, press 3 for that option. So most frequently when you'll have a need for this is when you're calling the language line, because they will have you enter in our account number, and you'll use this keypad here in order to do that. Other than that, you won't be using the Softphone interface for anything else. Everything else you will be doing through either your Thin agent or your Max agent, whichever one that you are currently using. So I'm going to go ahead and log into InContact here. I'm in InContact, and I'm going to launch my Max agent. All right. critical thing is to remember to put in the correct station ID because this is going to be different from when you have the calls routed to your MyTel desk phone. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my Softphone station ID, 909. Let's see. All right, here we go. And then I'm going to hit connect. Okay. And then what I'm going to do now is just test to make sure that everything is connected properly. If you're using the Max agent, you're going to hit this connect button. And you'll see here, I got this pop-up showing an incoming call. So that means that everything is set up properly. All right. If you're using a thin agent, instead of that little connect button, there is a little phone right about in the same spot on the interface, and you can click on that phone to test and make sure that everything is connected properly. So I'm also going to demonstrate here. Making a call. So I'm going to call myself, and then you'll see this button pops up. You want to hit the green button here to answer. All right. And then I answered my call here. So again, you are just going to be using the interface on either your Max agent or your thin agent for any of the functions that you need, whether it's hang up, put somebody on hold, transfer, any of that. It all goes through either the Max agent or the thin agent. You can hang up from here in your Softphone, but you can also just do it as you normally would through in contact on either your Max or your thin agent interface. All right, that's it. It's pretty simple to use, and I'll also be sending all of you out a little info guide that you can look over as well. Thanks.